is this? All right, let's see. It's not showing anything. Okay, there's. Babe, can you help me with this? Why won't it?
Because you see how that leg in the back is sticking out? You don't have all legs on the ground. You gotta loosen the one on the bottom.
Alright, well, I also need to get them closer to the stove. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this live like this. Okay. So, I'm Kelly with, what am I? The Sugar Shack with Mrs. Munson. And, I know.
Yeah, I got you, man.
And tonight we're going to make the viral TikTok dinner. Sugar Shack with Mrs. Munson. And, of the, golly, I can't stand this. The cheesy, no, I'm sorry. Let me see. It is the garlic Parmesan chicken and potato.
Everybody's saying it's blurry, and it is blurry. Look at it.
All right, well.
Because of the Wi-Fi. You got Wi-Fi on?
I do have Wi-Fi on, but it also could be my camera. Is that better?
Let's see.
Looks better on my end.
I'll see in a second.
Okay. Miss Donna says she cannot comment, so if you know how to comment and it's different than Facebook,
That's
please let us know, because I don't know.
Turn your phone sideways and look. I got everybody right there.
It is sideways, but it's not showing on mine.
Hey, I'm not talking. I'm not talking about you.
So he's saying if you turn your phone long ways like this, you can see the comments running on the side. All right, well, let's try to get this going. I'm going to try to lift this a little bit so we can see the stove as I'm going. All right. In this middle skillet, I'm putting it on medium heat. You're going to melt a couple tablespoons of butter. Now, I have this stuff from, it's Drago's, and they call it butter garlic char broiling sauce. You could just use regular butter. Actually, before I do this, let me start with the potatoes. Let me get those for y'all. And I need a bigger. I know. I tried to be ready, but I don't know. Apparently I didn't do good. Alright, so here we got us a bowl of potatoes that I diced up as such. We're going to add to that some olive oil. We need to get these potatoes in the oven. That's why I need to do these first. Some Italian seasoning. And I was pretty generous. Some garlic powder. And some paprika.
Yeah, it's still blurry, babe. It's the Wi-Fi though.
So next time we do this, we'll try to do it without Wi-Fi and see if that helps. I don't think I can turn it off now. Okay, so let's toss those up. It's easier, really, to just do this. Get them all tossed and coated with the seasonings we put in. And then we're going to pop them in our oven that's already at 400 degrees. On a baking sheet and let those roast. Actually, I need to cover my baking sheet with some tinfoil. Let's see, do I even have tinfoil? I did. Alright. Then And we'll use one of these silicone things. Whoop. Sorry, I know that was loud. I know that drawer does that.
Why would I don't have to read all this, do I?
Huh?
I don't have to step on this. I don't know where I'm standing.
Well, I need you in case they ask questions, so I can't see their comments while I'm live. Alright, so we got them on a baking pan. We're going to toss them in the oven and let those roast for about 20 minutes. Okay. Now the chicken, which I have in the refrigerator. And I think, yeah, I did. I already seasoned this after I cut it up. But I seasoned it with all the same things. So we did.
You know, they really. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You really can't see because the camera's so far back that you really can't see what you're doing.
He's saying y'all can't see what I'm doing. Well, we're getting on the skillet now. Okay. So we got our pan heated up. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of butter. And now we're going to add our chicken that I cut up and seasoned with the garlic pepper, Italian seasoning, paprika. Got it? And a little bit of olive oil.
I must have had one I fell yesterday.
You fell?
Yeah, I mean, I caught myself, but I don't know where it comes from. I'm getting old, getting scratches all in my body.
Where'd you fall at?
Outside.
Okay, we're going to cook that down. And I normally would put in a little bit of onion here, but I don't know that I have any plain onions, so I'm going to put some purple onion just because I have one that I used the other day and didn't use all of it. So I need to use it. So we're going to put some nice purple onion in here. Normally I would just use regular. But I need
Her name is Sandy Beach.
Whose name?
Sandy Beach. That's her name.
Beach or beach?
Beach with the B.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's been a follower for a while. From Sandy.
Hey, Ollie Hamilton is watching from the 51st state.
Michael, please don't make them get mad at us.
Hey, ask Ollie Hamilton if they think it's funny or if they will get mad about it. I'm curious.
I don't want to.
Oh, I'm curious. I don't know anybody that's Canadian.
He wants to know if Canadians get angry whenever our president refers to y'all's country as the 51st state. And just because you're Canadian doesn't mean you speak for all Canadians.
Well, I'm just curious as to what the general consensus is, because I would be aggravated.
What is the general consensus? I would be aggravated if I was Canadian.
Rhonda Maloney said mad. Al said it'll never happen. If you want it to.
I don't think so. But do you want it? Would you like that? I mean, honestly, we can't make it look that great when we can't even tell what a boy and a girl is. Right?
Yeah. And then I was hearing that story that girl got hit in the face with a volleyball and she had traumatic brain injury.
Yeah. Why is that funny?
I didn't laugh. I'm saying like, whoa, like.
She got hit by a man.
Why not? I got hit by a cat. I'm saying I kind of wish it was a volleyball.
trust me, if anybody understands what she's going through, it's me. Rhonda Maloney said, no, I love being Canadian. Well, I love Canadian bacon.
I really don't know a whole lot about Canada and their history.
I'm going to tell you, if I was Canadian, I wouldn't want it. Shoot, their drug prices for prescriptions up there are way cheaper than ours.
Yeah, but it's almost impossible to get in and see a doctor.
So, you see.
Well, I'm just telling you.
She said nothing against the U.S. I love Americans.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not upset about it. Yo, don't be upset with her either. You're supposed to be proud of where you come from.
What's American? Then everybody gets married?
I'm proud to be an American. What about you?
I am. So I got me a flagpole. This girl called him the tangerine turd.
So how does that work? I know y'all are supposed to be having a new election. When's y'all's elections? Like ours is in November. Y'all's coming up. And for that, I'm talking to Canada people. I know we got people from England and Australia, but just curious how that works for you guys. I don't know a whole lot about the Mexican government, how that works either. I mean, honestly, I don't know nothing about nobody else but Americans.
Somebody said cooking show, not politics, please. Just curious.
Well, I just want to know. Who said that? You
Matthew Metcalf. Ooh, I wonder if that's Lori's sister. Lori Metcalf.
Yeah. Maybe. Look how pretty that is. We want to make sure that chicken is nice and cooked all the way.
In all fairness, babe, that's what it looks like.
Can y'all see?
Now, if you turn it sideways, it looks like this, right? See? But it still really can't see the definition of the top.
Well, I just pushed it closer.
I know.
Can y'all see? It's my first time cooking on this, or doing a live on the stove on YouTube. So like I said, we got to really work out some kinks. That's why pre-records are typically the way they go on YouTube. But I prefer lives because they're easier for me, and y'all prefer them since we can chat. Or at least my Facebook people prefer them. Alright, let's let that cook for a minute longer. Well, a few minutes longer. Ooh, I'm getting hot in this sweatshirt.
Take it off.
I can't. I don't have an undershirt.
Then we can go do some aromatics.
That's good.
Remember, John? Aromatics.
You're trying to say aerobics? Well, that purple one, it sure looks very pretty, doesn't it? Out of the pop of color.
Well, somebody said the chicken cooking is really loud. That's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, but I'll turn my phone down.
I probably would like that, listening to it.
I love roasting in the bacon, because I know I'm about to get some bacon.
So we're gonna add a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. Let that cook at least for another good 2 minutes. Now this dish is also going to go into the oven because we're going to add some cheese to it and the potatoes once they're done. Honestly, my oven was not heated up, so let me see if it is now. Nope.
Why don't you preheat things then?
I forget. Why don't you do half the things that you need to do?
I do everything.
No, you don't. And that's your biggest problem is because you can't admit it. Look how pretty it is. Nothing else, it is pretty. Now those potatoes you could have also put in your air fryer. My air fryer is also, what's that thing called? No, Instapot. So it's like a Instapot Duo, so it air fries too. And I don't love it for air frying. Actually, I just don't love to air fry. I don't know why. Probably because, you know, when they first started making a big, you know, getting big on the scene, they didn't have really big ones. Now you can get your kitchen oven and air fryer. But it didn't cook enough for my family. It only cooked like a little bit. So it wasn't very useful for me. Now it's just me and you, it might be more useful. My friend Lisa, she's cooked her a little piece of salmon every day for lunch in that air fryer. Can you believe that? It came out good. I tried it. I think I tried it. It was fine. I don't love salmon. This is going to be a long live. It's already been 20 minutes. Ooh, he is hot. Are you hot?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to go turn the air conditioner on?
Oh, you mean like,
I would like it if you turn the air conditioner on. Oh, Lord. Alright, now. This is the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce. I got it at Walmart in the aisle where you get, you know, marinades and stuff like that. We're going to add that to this. But we need to put our potatoes in. Now, one thing we could do, they're starting to cook, just leave them alone. They shouldn't take that long. We could take this chicken out and put those potatoes in there and cook them in here. That might take longer. Let's just leave them in the oven. I cut them extra small so that they would cook faster. Alright, I'm going to turn this down on low. And I'm going to go ahead and add some of this garlic sauce, or the Parmesan garlic sauce. Michael, I need you to open this. No, I got it. He's supposed to be nearby to help me. I don't know where it went.
I'm right here, folding the clothes.
Alright, for those of you, let me see if I got it. You can find these little spatulas everywhere. They're like long and skinny. They're very helpful for things like this. And as much as this is, you can put in as much or as little bit of this sauce as you want. We'll probably add some more when we put in our potatoes. The potatoes don't have to be 100% done because we're going to pop them. We're going to put cheese on this and pop them back in the oven for another 15-20 minutes just to let the cheese melt. Let's see if I can get it out of the top. Woo! Yes, I can. And this sauce is really good. Let's get that chicken nice and coated. You know, I was really concerned. I wanted to bake a dessert. I was really concerned on how that would work on YouTube Live because we would have to sit there and wait for it to bake. So, like now, while this is cooking, normally you would be looking at me and we would be chatting. Look at that. I only have 83 people. That means people are leaving. Because normally this is not the kind of content you see on YouTube. But we'll figure it out. I want to get some meta glasses so I can film this, like wearing it, looking at it, and then edit the videos and post them up here. Yeah, can you do that? You can hit a thumbs up sign. So we went from 83 people to 53 people. Okay, let's go back to the chicken. Maybe you'll like that better. I got this on low. Let's check the potatoes. I know they're not done. They are sizzling right along. Okay, now the next step is we're going to add the potatoes back to this. We're going to make sure they're nicely coated, and then we're going to coat it with cheese. Now normally I would use like a white cheese, like a Parmesan, not a Parmesan, a mozzarella, but I don't have any, so we're going to use cheddar. I do have some queso cheese, and I got pepper jack. Which one do you want to use, Michael? You want to do pepper jack?
Yeah.
Now for our cheese that we're going to top it with, we're going to use pepper jack, but shredded Monterey Jack cheese will help you. But you don't have to. Normally I just use mozzarella. You know what? These potatoes are not done, but I'm going to go ahead and put them in there. And then top them with the cheese. And the whole skillet's going to go in the oven anyways. So here's our potatoes. Woo. All that goodness is going in there. Get in. Okay. Pull that pan off. So it doesn't melt my other dishes in the sink. Alright, now let's add some more of that garlic Parmesan sauce to it. To get it nice and coated. This sauce is delicious. Now you want to be kind of careful tossing them, especially if your potatoes actually had a chance to be done, because they'll mush up. So you're just going to toss them in there very gently. And I don't know who originally came up with this recipe. It's all over TikTok. A bunch of different pages are doing it. So I don't know who to give credit to. But I did not come up with this. It's a TikTok recipe. Okay. Now we're going to top that with our cheese. And Michael and I are going to go with pepper jack. Oh, it's hot. And normally I would tell you just put it on 350, 375, just because you're just melting cheese, because everything would normally be done. But in this case, my potatoes are not done, so I'm going to leave it kind of up high. And I might even cover it with some aluminum foil just so my cheese don't burn. Now, I don't know what to do about showing y'all the finished product. Like, do y'all want to just sit here and wait? I mean, it could be 20 minutes. Or do you want me to just post a picture? All right. Now you pop that in the oven, and just to let the cheese melt if your potatoes are done. If your potatoes are not done, cover it with some tinfoil. And then in the oven. Shoot. Didn't I just say I don't have tinfoil? I know I got tinfoil. So what do y'all want to do? Out? Or do you want me to just post a picture? What do y'all want me to do? Anyways, we're going to eat that with some green beans. What do y'all want? I can't see comments. We can chat if while it finishes. Okay. Okay, we could do that. Well, I can't find tinfoil. So I'm just going to try something different. That's going to aggravates me. I can't find tinfoil. Because I know I got some. Hold on, let's look in the pantry. Actually, this is not really my pantry anymore. Although Michael's made it kind of his snack closet. But I know I got tinfoil. At least I did. Michael, I know I had tinfoil. Do you know where it is? Can you see if it's on the table? I don't think he's there. I don't think he's here anymore. Let's go back to the dish. You see tinfoil on the table? Okay, well, then we'll have to just figure out a different way. do
Cover it
this.
with a pan. Pan. I mean, the pan,
Okay.
pan will get hot, but just be careful.
That's actually not a bad idea. We'll do that.
You ain't got no temple.
And I'm only doing this because I didn't cook my potatoes all the way because I was trying to hurry up with this live. How'd that work out? All right. Now we can sit and chat. Or y'all can watch me do the dishes.
No, where did this come from?
What is it? I'm sweating my guts out.
What's in there?
Thank you. Okay, let's do dishes. All right, so y'all see my potatoes over here? I'm gonna try to grow these. I'm actually gonna plant them. And then I got some sweet potatoes that I'm trying to root. This one's actually doing good. It's growing roots. Can y'all see the roots in the glass? So I can do a sweet potato vine. I've never done one before, so it's new for me. But my friend Maddie promises me it's easy to do. So, take her word for it. Okay, most of this goes in another section. Cool touch. Alright, so anybody have any questions about what we just made for dinner? I don't see any comments. And you might be just commenting how dirty my kitchen is. Well, that's what happens when you cook. It gets dirty. But it's not hard to get it cleaned up. And I'm in the habit of using way more dishes than I probably need to. See, here's another one of those little spatula things. Maddie actually got me that one. What for? Maybe my birthday? Or Valentine's Day? Alright. Does your dishwasher have this third tray up here? I love mine. I gotta admit, I gotta figure out a way to get the hang of this YouTube stuff because y'all watching me do dishes is kind of making me nervous. I don't know why. I feel like nobody wants to see that. And I also use that third tray, like whenever I use these silicone mats and they need to be washed, sometimes I'll take all this out and put them there like that. Just put these in the bigger stuff. Normally all the wooden spoons and stuff would go up there, but because I want to do that mat, we'll leave it down low. Okay, well, I have a few more dishes I need to put up over there, but that's pretty much it for now. This is honey that I can't get out the bottom of this, so I don't know what to do with it. These are some little, I had them in here. This is a potato vine. Y'all see that? This is a potato vine from last year. I just cut off and put in there to root and left it in there all winter, and I'm just about ready to plant it again. It made it. I was shocked. And so let's take, anyways, I had these little marbles in the bottom of that, but now that I'm almost done with them, we'll just save the little marbles. I don't know why. Maybe I'll use them again one day. And then this stuff can go in the dishwasher. This goes over here. All my spices and stuff go in the walk-in pantry. So we'll do that later. I had started to make me a iced coffee earlier and I forgot about it. So, oh man, I guess I'll wash this one too. This all goes in the pantry. Ooh. Thank God that was closed. All right. I don't know how long that's been in there. Let's get a fork and check one of our potatoes. Nope, it's not done. See what I mean about this YouTube stuff being harder than Facebook, especially for lives? I don't know what to do. Oh. That done got hot. All right. Turn that stove off. My green beans are on low. Put this in the refrigerator. Now I did want to make a spinach and artichoke dip. I mean, maybe we could do that this evening. And trying to see what y'all can see. That is going into my laundry room, and there's a bathroom in there. or a half bath. Anyway, you see what I mean about this YouTube stuff being harder? It's harder for me. We've been live for 40 minutes. Well, the good news is I got my dishes done. Guess I can put this up. I won't mind if I step away for a second. Put all these seasonings up. So y'all see what I mean? Like, I'm hard to prep and kind of be more YouTube ready. It just didn't work out. Now I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, looks like more people left and then they came back. Let's check our potatoes again. Although I doubt they're ready because I just checked them. Can y'all see down here? Oh, no. Ooh, it's pretty. Okay, well. No, the potatoes still aren't done all the way. Come on, taters. Should have air fried them. I thought about roasting those before I came live. But then you wouldn't know exactly. Well, let's say you're not really a cook. You've never cooked before and you didn't know what I meant about roasting potatoes. Now, I know most of you do, but not everybody. Maybe I'm just going to have to do stuff like that. Like, make it, like part of it you're just not going to be able to see. What do y'all think? Somebody say something so I can see in the comments. See if there are comments. There's somebody. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Rose. The thumbs up. But what do y'all think? You think I should have maybe done the potatoes ahead of time, roasted them, and just showed you how to throw roasted potatoes in there? Would that have been easier? This is different. It's gonna take it. Yeah, it is gonna take some getting used to. You know, on Facebook, I wouldn't stress out about having a long video because maybe I can take this one and edit it down, and then post the edited version. There have been a lot of comments. Can you see them? I can't see them while I'm working. I just saw yours pop up. I don't see anything now, so maybe I only see them once they pop up. Bum, bum, bum. Get a second device. That's a good idea. Michael! The recipe will be on the website after tonight. I'm pretty much done typing it up. I gotta add a picture.
What?
If you're not gonna come in here and read comments, can I use your phone to read them? Make the recipe and then do another one.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, do you know how expensive that would be? That's not gonna work, Rose. But that would be a good suggestion if, you know, most of the video was so out of focus, blurry, it was hard to watch. You can edit it if you have someone else taping for you. Yeah. You might have to just go back and edit this one. First I gotta figure out how to download it. After the live, you can always edit the video and repost it. Yeah. The name of the blog is mrsmunson.com. Oh, it says Grumpy. I bet you that's Jeff. Well, you know, we tried. On Facebook, I feel like we could sit here for, you know, Terry and I's done a live before for 3 hours making that barn. Y'all remember when we were crafting? And, that was so much fun. But I don't think y'all like this on YouTube. I'm not sure. I mean, do another live once it's done. Yeah, that I did do that I did do that on Facebook. That's what I did on Facebook. I did a live, then we stuck it in the oven, usually if it had baked for 30 to 40 minutes or however long, and then I came back live again. I guess I should have done that, huh, Miss Rose? That would have been probably better. We'll do that next time. And it'll be good practice because I need to go live not on the Wi-Fi and see if it's clearer, because y'all kept saying it kept going in and out blurry, and it might be because I was moving around too much. I don't know. I'm doing these lives for two reasons. One, because I prefer them and I was really hoping that they would work out. Number two, I think that y'all enjoy them more, and so I was really hoping they would work out for y'all. Three, doing the pre-records and doing all that editing is so much harder because I'm not super good at it. But, you know, you get better at it as you go. I'm a lot better than I used to be. But I was trying to avoid that. But don't look like I'm going to be able to. 4, we could just do, like you said, do a live when it goes in the oven and then come back live again whenever it comes out. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah.
I watch live streams for hours on YouTube and enjoy lives more. Okay. Go live for at least an hour or longer. Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better. Y'all don't want me to split it up into 2, right? Now's your chance to tell me. I guess I could put a poll. I don't think I could do polls on Facebook anymore. Go back and answer the questions. I hope so. I gotta figure out how. I was able to comment to a couple questions last night from the computer, but I really don't know how I got there or what I did. But I'll learn. Let's check our taters. Come on, potato. Let me see. That's a chicken. Still ain't done. Yeah, well, you're not going to want to eat my potatoes, Michael. He said he's so hungry he don't care. You don't care when you bite into a potato that ain't cooked all the way?
Will I? Because I would eat a raw potato.
Well, I dare you. Grab you one.
You've seen me do it. Remember I used to cut them up and just add Tony's and eat them?
Yeah, this is going to be it. That's not even close. Golly.
You should cover it with Tim.
Okay. They're not done. Y'all want me to come back live after it is done? Do you feel like running? I might have some in the refrigerator. Let me look. Do I have Cokes in here? I do not. Here's one. It's half drinking. You didn't bring me no Cokes in last night?
No, you told me not to.
No, I didn't. Doesn't make sense.
Somebody wants to recap of the ingredients.
Okay. So let's see if I can do it from memory. So you season your potatoes. I used 2 chicken breasts and about maybe 4 or 5 potatoes, but they were like kind of smaller potatoes. And then I cut them all up into bite-sized pieces. And the potatoes I diced up kind of even smaller, thinking they would cook faster. Anyways, I coated both of them with olive oil. And then I seasoned them with paprika, garlic pepper, and Italian seasoning. No, I didn't pre-cook the chicken, but I did pre-season it and just put it back in the refrigerator. Her husband still eats raw potatoes too. Okay, so back to the ingredients. So then you just put your potatoes either in the air fryer or in the oven and let them roast. And then in a pan, you're going to take your chicken and brown it and cook it with butter. Now, I like onions with mine. You don't have to put onions. Normally, I would use a white or yellow onion, but I didn't have, well, actually, I did have some, but I had a purple onion that I needed to use, or it was going to go bad, so I used purple today. So you brown that, you cook that until your chicken and your onions are cooked all the way. Then when your potatoes are done, you add them back, then you toss them in the sauce, which is the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic, and then you top it with cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. You can use cheddar, you can use mozzarella, which is what I would tell you to use, or you know, you can use, what's that other one, provolone?
I don't know if they said you can do a poll on here while you're live. You can do a poll. So if you ask a question,
You can?
I don't know how. Just they're saying you can.
Huh. Hey, I'm excited I figured out how to turn the camera. So I'll Google tonight how to do a poll while you're live on Facebook. You sure it's not a pre-recorded video? You can do it during live? Anyways, then you top it with cheese and throw it back in the oven just long enough for your... Any admin can create a poll. Huh. Lisa said, yep, during a live. Okay. But he would have to do it from like his phone while I was live, right? Man, I really learned more from you guys than... It would take me hours to research that. And all I would do would be go to YouTube, or TikTok has a lot of helpful videos. You know, I hardly ever get on TikTok. I don't know why, I just don't. I want to check those potatoes again, but I know they're not cooked a ton. Maybe another 10 minutes. And I got it on 400. I should have left them on the roasted pan. Lisa, do you have a page? Lisa Sharp? What's the name of her page? Michael can create the poll while you're live. Okay, but he's not an admin, so I have to fix that. You want to be an admin?
I guess.
Y'all heard it here. You're going to get 5,000 notifications. Do you care? Now I can comment on your... I didn't see that. Repeat the ingredients. Let's see. Is that what she said? It went away. She's just a YouTube junkie. She watches a lot of true crime here. Okay, well, you taught me stuff I don't know. Okay, recap the ingredients. So you got the chicken, the potatoes, and then whatever seasoning really that you want to use. I used garlic pepper, paprika, and Italian seasoning, and some olive oil to get all that coated on your meat and potatoes. And then you're going to need the Buffalo Wild Wings garlic Parmesan sauce, and then the cheese of your choice. Tonight we're using pepper jack, because that's what I had. And I'm a firm believer in using what you got. That's why we did purple onion. But with the recipe written out, you'll see I will say a large onion, and then also, who's the dude in the back with no pants? He has pants on. That's funny. I forgot what I was saying. It does kind of look like you don't have pants on, Michael. Stand up.
That's because I'm leaning over so far because my neck is hurting.
There they are. There's the pants. He's sitting like a lady. I feel like, I guess I'm so used to the comments rolling so fast there's no way you could see them all. What was that squeezed butter stuff at the beginning? Okay, Lizzie, let me show it to you. So in the recipe, it's going to say to use regular butter because I don't think a lot of you will be able to find this. Drago's is a restaurant in New Orleans that does char grilled oysters. That's what they're famous for, the oysters. And oh my God, they're good. So if you ever visit New Orleans, make sure you go to Drago's. But this is it's like a garlic butter sauce. And this is what they use to char grill their oysters with. But it's just butter that's been seasoned mostly with garlic.
Hold it close to the camera so you can see it good.
It's
so blurry you can't see it.
That's what it looks like. And I know it's backwards, I'm sorry, but it's Drago's. But if you can't find this, just use regular butter. Drago's Seafood Restaurant Butter Garlic Char Broiling Sauce. And they have margarine, butter, garlic, and dried spices. That's what it says is in here. I wonder if it says what kind of dried spices. It does not.
I wonder if you did lives and I didn't wear pants, if that would help the numbers or not.
I'm gonna go in there.
Yeah, okay.
But you can just use a couple tablespoons of butter. The recipe that I wrote out, it calls for butter. But when you're in your own kitchen and you're following a recipe and you don't have exactly what they need, it's okay to improvise. I try to show that here, but I improvise all the time and hardly ever measure. Walmart sells it. I think that's where we got it, maybe. Is that where we got that?
Rouse's.
Rouse's.
I mean, I'm sorry. Oak Point.
Oak Point. But I don't know if the Walmart in Pennsylvania will have it. I know maybe the Walmart's here. I'm not sure. It's really good though, especially on char grilled oysters.
It smells good on anything. Bread.
We've cooked steaks with it. It's good to make garlic bread. Yep. Essentially, it's just garlic butter. I'm going to take this one out.
Let me see it.
It needs to cool off, Michael. You
Let me
can't.
see it.
You,
I'll put it on the side. I can't feel nothing on it.
yeah, and then you're going to burn yourself.
I don't need a plate to same thing, baby.
I'm going to use this plate anyways. Here. Let it cool off some. This potato seems kind of done. Maybe not. Well,
You tell me to wait.
I can always hear it crunching.
Yeah, it's crunchy, but
Ooh. Almost. Just give it a couple more minutes. But we need to hurry because my cheese is starting to get brown. Just go ahead and turn that off and let it sit in that hot oven. Woo! Hanging out that oven open is not good for girls in their late 40s. Make you sweat to death. Man, it is almost done, girls. I see 122 of you are back. Y'all probably left to come back to see if it was finally done. But we have officially been live over an hour. Do a lot of watching cooking videos to adjust. Ah, I lost it. See, it doesn't just keep scrolling up like it does on Facebook. It like shows it and then it disappears. So I missed it. Did you get it, or can you still see it?
What?
The comment she said.
Which
Hey,
one,
Krista.
Kelly?
I don't know because I couldn't read it.
Do you know what it was about?
I forgot already. Are y'all empty nesters now? And if so, how do you like it? Well, technically no. Camille lives here, but she's never here. So yes. Personally, I like it. You like it?
A little bit.
A little bit? I don't think he likes it as much as I do. And only because you don't have nobody to take his side. What?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing at anything, Dylan.
I heard you laughing.
No, you didn't.
Did somebody say something ugly or funny?
No, I'm trying to do something.
What you trying to do?
Find the like button.
Oh, yeah, I don't see it either. Let's set a timer for 3 minutes. And we're gonna just call it quits at 3. Because those potatoes were pretty much done. So when you make this recipe, make sure you either air fry them all the way or roast them all the way. X out of the comments. Michael, maybe you have to X out of the
I
comments.
found the little thumbs up button.
You found it. What?
My face is hurting.
I cooked them. I put these back up to medium so they'll be hot. They're just green beans. And I just cooked them with a little bit of that Drago's butter. And I think this recipe might even... No, scratch that. Because it has potatoes. But if you didn't use potatoes and use cauliflower instead of potatoes, you could definitely make this a low-carb version. Right? I bet you that'd be good with cauliflower. What? A minute and a half left. And we're going to take it out. And we'll show it to you and I'll fix the plate. Although it's not going to be as pretty on the plate. Just so you know.
Get your coat.
That would be great. Because this one's flat. What I need is an air conditioner. Whew. You know, it's tough being 46 because it's like I can't get comfortable. I'm either freezing or sweating to death. And it can go from one to the other like that. 43 seconds. Don't trip over that cord.
Jimmy says it smells good.
Mm-hmm. Almost done, girls. Can y'all see this right here? So I used to always hunt for a pot holder. That's why you see Christmas ones and all them right there, because I just put them all right there. But I got these double hooks. See, it's got a hook on the back and the front. Shower curtain rings. And put them right there and hung my pot holders from them. And now I always have a pot holder. It's great. It's the smartest thing I've ever did. Well, maybe not ever, but lately. Alright. I'm taking this out.
Man, that Jimmy is something else.
Yeah, he's small rotten. That's what he is. My cheese is a little browner than I would like it to be, but my potatoes are not as done as I would like them to be. They might be now. All right, where's that plate? Go ahead and turn that on. All right, let's fix this up. I'm going to show this to y'all here. I'm going to go sit at my table. My wooden table. Eat my dinner. Now, it also would be good with a salad and some garlic bread. But it's just me and him, and I didn't feel like doing all that. So we got green beans, chicken. What is it called? Garlic Parmesan chicken and potato skillet. Alright, for those of you who don't know me well enough, I have a weird thing about metal being in my mouth, so I like to use plastic forks. And I'm going to take a bite of chicken. Whew, hot. Better get that drink open just in case. He said he was starving and then he runs away. I'm very glum. That potato's done. It's kind of got a little kick to it with that pepper jack cheese. It might not be super pretty, but it is really good. Let me fix you a plate. He's gonna ask me, why didn't you use a paper plate? Because it's so hot, I think it would melt it. I hardly ever use these French cut green beans, but I had them, so we're using them.
But I don't know what we're going to do when the time changes and the days are longer, because
We'll go to bed at 6.
I'm tired. We're good to bed now.
I know. Me too, but I want to take a bath first. Michael, be careful. It's really hot. Eat green beans first. I have to tell him that because some of you may not know this, but he was in an accident 3 years ago, and he has nerve damage to his face, so he can't feel from like here down. So he could be burning the skin in his mouth and not even know it. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
You love it?
All I've eaten is green beans thus far.
These potatoes are done. Finally.
I love that little pig.
Well,
It's little cute noises.
okay. We're finally done. So, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if I'm going to edit this and then repost it or leave it like this. I'm not sure. But this was 1 hour and 10 minutes. I don't think that's really going to work for YouTube. It might. I don't know. We'll see. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about that. If you prefer to just sit here for 1 hour, or if you prefer for me to just keep going and you come and go, or if you think I should cook it and then come live when it's done, like 2 lives. Let me know what you think. So we'll figure it out together. All right, see y'all soon. See if I can figure out how to end it. Whoop, bye-bye. And